Hello everyone! Today we will discuss the topic of thermal physics, the kinetic model of matter. With me, Siti Amanah Nurul Hidayah and my friends Jurnia. Enjoy watching guys!
Reading, read and translate the text using a dictionary if necessary. The kinetic molecular theory of matter offers a description of the microscopic properties of atoms or molecules and their interactions, leading to observable microscopic properties such as pressure, volume, and temperature. An application of the theory is that it helps to explain why matter exists in different phases, solid, liquid, and gas, and how matter can change from one phase to the next. Notice that the spacing between atoms or molecules increases as we move from a description of the solid phase to the gaseous one. The kinetic molecular theory of matter states that 1. The matter is made up of particles that are constantly moving. 2. All particles have energy, but the energy varies depending on the temperature the sample of matter is in. This in turn determines whether the substance exists in the solid, liquid, or gaseous state. Molecules in the solid phase have the least amount of energy, while gas particles have the greatest amount of energy. 3. The temperature of the substance is a measure of the average kinetic energy of the particles. 4. A change in phase may occur when the energy of the particles is changed. 5. There are spaces between particles of matter. The average amount of empty space between molecules gets progressively large as a sample of matter moves from the solid to the liquid and gas phases. 6. There are attractive forces between atoms or molecules, and this becomes stronger as the particles move closer together.
Let's take water as an example. We find that in its solid phase ice, the water molecules have very little energy and cannot move away from each other. The molecules are held closely together in a regular pattern called a lattice. If the ice is heated, the energy of the molecules increases. This means that some of the water molecules are able to overcome the intermolecular forces that are holding them close together, and the molecules move further apart, forming liquid water. This is why liquid water is able to flow. The molecules have greater freedom to move than they had in the solid lattice. If the molecules are heated further, the liquid water will become water vapor, which is a gas. Gas particles have more energy and are on average at distances from each other, which are much larger than the size of the atoms or molecules themselves. The attractive forces between the particles are very weak given the large distances between them. The illustration below shows a change in phase. The kinetic theory of matter is also illustrated by the process of diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of particles from a high concentration to a low concentration. It can be seen as a spreading out of particles resulting in their even distribution. Placing a drop of food coloring in water provides a visual representation of this process. The color slowly spreads out to the water. If matter were not made of particles, then we would simply see a clump of color, since there would be no smaller units that could move about and mix in with the water. Render the text into English. Have you ever put hot water into a bottle? For example, you go to a garden bringing a cup of coffee and you pour the coffee into a bottle. Without you realizing it, the bottle containing the warm coffee becomes dented, as if it were sucked in, right? If you don't know the reason, you will certainly just ignore it. But if you are curious why that happens, it can be explained by the ideal gas theory. When you put warm coffee into a bottle, then immediately close it and go to the garden, the temperature of your warm coffee will gradually decrease, adjusting to the surrounding environment. This drop in the coffee's temperature causes the ideal gas law to work. When the temperature drops, the pressure inside the bottle also drops. Well, that's what causes your coffee bottle to become dented or as if it were sucked in.
How about that? It's logical, isn't it? If you want to try experimenting yourself to clearly prove it with your own eyes, you can try a simple method that I have also done. The only thing you need to prepare is a bottle of any size. Next, when your parents cook rice using a rice cooker, wait until the water boils and releases steam through the chimney of the rice cooker. When it is already boiling and the steam is coming out of the chimney, open your bottle, then point the mouth of the bottle towards the steam chimney of the rice cooker. Make sure the water vapor enters your bottle. Once it's knocked, immediately close your bottle tightly. Then let it sit for a while and look at the change in your bottle now. The bottle becomes dented not just because of the heat from the steam's temperature, but also because of this ideal gas law.